Ladies, today I want to share with you the reason I think men give to me so easily. I am finding more and more that all types of men are waiting to give me all types of gifts, spoils, experiences, and most of the time I am the one who is standing in my own way. And when I allow myself to get out of my way and figure out what it is that I'm needing to figure out, then I just see this pouring in from various sources, and always confirmation that I'm where I want to be, because that is a big requirement for me and I get what I want. So I'm going to share with you the reasons why I figure I get what I want from men on my terms. And of course, it doesn't work with every single man. And I have to stress that because sometimes we have a tendency of wanting to make something fit, but that's not the scenario for it. I'm not much of a gardener, but I do know that certain kind of soil is more conducive and certain environments are more conducive for one kind of plant over another, right? So it's the same thing with men. What will work for one man may not necessarily work for another man with you, and what will work with one woman may not necessarily work for you. But I have found that trying something and finding your own way around it is the best formula. So that's why I'm sharing my knowledge with you ladies, so that you can get some inspiration. Some of the tips may work for you. You may just end up tweaking them to suit your personality and your situation. Some tips may not work for you, and that's also okay. I have also learned from other women, and some of the stuff that they say doesn't work for me, but some of the stuff does. And so I've developed certain abilities and certain knowledge, and that's what I'm sharing. Why do men give to me so easily? The number one reason why men give to me so easily is because I give to myself. I am the most important person in my life, and I will give myself the best experience possible before I consider him. If I consider him, I give to myself my time, my energy, my effort. And because I'm always pouring into myself, the man really doesn't get an experience of my energy unless he is coming towards me. Now, the positive side is that you become very magnetic the more that you give to yourself. But the negative side is that a lot of people don't like to see women getting to themselves, especially men. They're so used to being given to, especially modern men. That's not just in reference to being given to financially or materially or even physically, but also emotionally and in terms of attention. Men are very used to women chasing them energetically, that when you don't chase them, they get triggered. A lot of men get triggered, and they can act in all sorts of erratic ways. But you just have to understand that it is not your responsibility to make somebody feel something about you that they don't naturally feel or that they don't cultivate. It is your responsibility to feel as good about yourself as you can most of the time. And that alone requires a lot of your time, a lot of your attention, a lot of your intention. So as you're giving all of this to yourself and allowing people to give to you, it basically puts a man in one of two, or it gives a man one of two options. He either gives to you, follows suit, does what you're doing, and does it better, or he moves on to someone that has no requirements, or will do the opposite and give to him. I don't give. I don't give to anyone who is pursuing me. I give to myself. Men give to me so easily because if I ever give them anything, it is always way less than what they have given me. So this is my favorite one. I do it because I understand that if a man doesn't really like you like that, he's not going to put in effort. And ladies, we know what it's like for a man to not put in the effort, and we start putting in all the effort and carrying the weight of that whole relationship. And you know that if you took a break for a week, the whole thing would fall apart. You know it. Okay? So I will always make sure I give way less. That allows the man to take a definitive lead. And this for me has been my favorite hack, because men are so simple. If a man doesn't want to do something for you, he's not going to do it. And there's no amount of giving that you can do that's going to guilt him into giving to you. That's not how that works. And the biggest misconception we are raised with as women is that if you do good to other people, they'll do good back to you. This works with women. It doesn't work with men, not in relationships. As human beings, of course. But in relationships and romance, no, babe. You have to give them way less than he's giving you, than they're giving you. So what do you do with all this excess energy that you wanted to give to him? You give it to yourself. Instead of calling him, go play with your makeup. Instead of texting him all day long, go read a book. Instead of driving to his house to see him, book a massage. Give to yourself. Be busy. Have things going on, like genuine things. The only thing that's going to trigger a man to keep giving to you is because you're not giving to him, or as much. So, even time and attention. Don't initiate phone calls. Don't initiate text chats. If you want him to, you have to train him to give to you. So if you're always initiating phone calls, always initiating conversation, carrying it on for hours and days and however long, you're not allowing him to train his giving muscle with you. You're actually doing the opposite. He's learning that he doesn't have to give. You'll always be giving. So you don't have to answer every text message. You don't have to respond straight away. You don't have to answer every single phone call. You don't have to return it straight away. This will trigger him to give you more than you give him. Another reason why men give to me so easily is that I allow all men to give to me. I allow all men to give to me. What does this mean? That means if a man at the grocery store wants to pay for my groceries, but I know it's someone that I will never date and he knows it too, if it's in the spirit of this is what I want to do for you, I am receptive. I do not close my channel off for particular men. If there's someone that wants to buy me lunch because that's the best thing that he can do for me, I allow that. If someone wants to help me, carry something or help me get something done, because that's the best that, or help me fix something because that's the best that they can give to me, I allow it. Okay? I don't close off my receptivity, because if I close it off to one man, and of course, use your discretion because not every man even deserves to give to you. But the point here is that I don't energetically keep myself closed off and then I'll only be receptive to that one guy. Because that one guy, I won't know what to do when he wants to give to me, because I'm so trained by me to reject. How am I going to suddenly be able to receive and receive and receive? Right? So I allow all men to give to me. The next reason why men give to me so easily is because I reward good behavior appropriately. When a man opens the door, I'll smile, say thank you, and have a little bit of a, blushing kind of expression. That is a reward for good behavior. When someone buys me lunch, "Oh, you're so sweet, thank you." That is a reward for good behavior. When someone takes me shopping, "Oh, you're the best. Oh, thank you, I love it." I reward good behavior. When someone pays my bills, you make me feel so special. I feel so well taken care of. Thank you. I reward good behavior. That makes men proud to give to me, because they get this validation of their masculine energy that they really don't get anywhere in the world from a feminine energy being anymore, because everybody is masculine and it's just, oh, bro. And you come over here brushing his arm. "Oh, you're so sweet. Aw, thank you." Rubbing your shoulder on his shoulder, making him feel manly and strong, and he just achieved a high goal and now he wants to achieve a higher goal. I reward good behavior proportionally. The next reason why men give to me so easily is because I punish bad behavior. Women are so scared to reprimand men. And when they do, they are so confrontational about it. It's like, what are you doing? What do you expect? How are you going to come back from this? Okay. Men give to me because when they're behaving badly, and they always know when they're behaving badly, by the way, men are not oblivious, they're not dumb, they're very intelligent. When they behave badly, I punish them by taking away my attention. It's like, ladies, you are water. Sure, men don't think they need water. They may not drink water for God knows how long, a whole day, 2 days, I don't know. But there comes a time where there is nothing left to do but drink water. Do you understand? There's only so much you can do to stay away from drinking water. When water is not available, if you've ever been in a situation where there was no water where you were staying, if it was for a day, if it was for a week, okay, you know the value of water in your life. You may not think about it when you have it in abundance, but if you've ever gone without it, you know the value of it. That is how you need to be. You don't confront, you don't fight, you just take yourself away. You take your energy away, you take your attention away. You minimize it, you take it away. You pull your energy back. And that's why you need to know how to give to yourself, because that is what makes him chase you. When you take your energy away. If he behaves badly, you take your energy away from him. You don't have to be rude, you can be sweet as pie, But when he doesn't feel that level of love and warmth and attention and affection from you, that has the same impact on him and his masculinity that you going without water has on you. Okay? So you just have to be able to see it that way. That's how you punish bad behavior. You take your attention, your time, your energy away, and you give it to yourself, to your friends, to your family, to your hobbies, to your work, whatever. And then he has to earn it back, if that's even an option. These are just a few reasons why I have found men give to me so easily, why I don't have to ask, I don't have to beg for something. They just do for me the best that they can, and when they try and take me for granted, they get right back in line real quick. Or when they realize that they're not willing or able to put in the level of work that I require from them, they will deselect themselves and keep it moving and find themselves someone who will take their low effort, and everybody is happy. So ladies, if you want to get to a point where men are giving to you without you even having to ask, of course there are conversations you are going to have, but what I'm saying is they're not only going to give to you because you said, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. Okay, you have that conversation one time or a couple of times, but you don't have to keep going back and knocking and putting in an application and waiting for approval. Okay, you just wake up and it's like, oh, okay, thank you, so sweet, kissy face. So if you want more tips on how to allow more men to give to you, how to be receptive, how to even tell, because there's also keywords that men use for, wanting to give to you, and a lot of women don't know how to decode these keywords that men use to, spoil you. So if you want to get that kind of information, do let me know. I'll do a whole separate episode for that and we can get into that. But yeah, get into your receptive energy, get into your receptive mode, and you can do that by, like I said, give to yourself. Just think deep about what that means to you, okay? Sometimes it means going to the spa, sometimes it means giving yourself a foot rub before you go to bed, right? Sometimes it means being around friends, sometimes maybe it means just reading a good book. It can mean whatever nourishes you, basically. Give that to yourself on a consistent basis. Overdose yourself with your own attention, your own self-love. Just do all of those little things for yourself. Little things, big things. Give to yourself, ladies. That is the most invaluable tip and hack I can give you for being a feminine woman. Give to yourself. Give to yourself. Okay? Before you give to a man, give to yourself 100 times. I'm serious. 100 times. Give yourself 100 foot rubs before you give him a back massage. Period. Okay? Cook yourself 100 meals. I nearly said 500. 100 really good meals, bake for yourself, whatever, treat yourself before you do anything in the kitchen for this man. Okay? you want me to break that down as well, we can do that. I don't want this one to be too long, so let me know which ones of these you would like me to delve into, and we can get into that. But ladies, those are my hacks for why I believe men give to me so easily, why I believe they enjoy giving to me. And I will encourage you to try them out, let me know how it goes. And before even measuring like what they're giving to you, just how does it feel to be the most important person in your life, and how does it feel to be put on a pedestal by other people just because you put yourself on a pedestal? So let me know how it feels on the inside, as well as how, what kind of effect it has on the men around you. We'll catch up in another episode.